Hi, my name is Nicolas Quentin, and I'm the art and game director of Thief.
Hi, I'm Daniel Winfield-Smith, and I'm the lead level designer on Thief.
Here in Deport, after a couple of hours within the game, Deport is the rich district of the city.
There's a lot of panicking people in Greystone Plaza. I'm guessing it's too late to get anything from Jacob. But I am close to Eastwick's house, Baron's architect. If anyone knows a back door into the keep, it will be the man who built it.
So here we have a mission that's kind of a little different location than a lot of the other games. This is like the rich sector. Has a different visual style. This is more your department, Nick.
Yeah, it's a Victorian setting. We've been inspired by Victorian architecture here. And if you compare to the Stone Market district, you'll find a more medieval architecture. So the city is really a blend of both. It's a medieval city that is on the verge of an industrial revolution.
So in this area, naturally, you'll find more expensive secrets and more expensive loot that the rich want to like hold on to.
This is the keep.
For Basso's sake, I hope the keep is built as strong as they say.
So keep is like the symbol, the strong point for the Watch faction. This is kind of they build to really mark their strength, and it's currently attacked by the faction that's rising, which is called the Graven.
Yep.
And the Graven are kind of this militia, civilian militia that's kind of rising up, and they're taking the fight to the Watch. So you see here, you see there's like a rope arrow opportunity. You see like a small area down there. This is one of the secrets. We're not going to go down there, but we can. There's a lot of spaces. If you just pay attention, you'll see there's like, wait a minute, you could probably go there, and you start exploring, you try, you find different things. And also, if you notice, there was also like a flower thing. Those flowers are actually one of those resources you can get to replenish what we call the focus. So your resources like your health and your focus meter, they don't regenerate, which means you need to start planning your resources. They're pretty limited. You have to think. So if you start taking damage, you can't keep fighting. You need to do something else. You need to replenish it.
You need to manage them. You cannot play the whole game with a focus on. This is really important for us to make sure that it's only a helper.
No one ever called his work subtle. Seems I'm not the only one making a house call tonight.
Here you can see a lot of multiple entry points, and plus you can have some that you'll find that are hidden. So it's a good thing to always explore and look around you.
I think this theme around this level, this specific level, is that this guy is a genius. He's one of those special kind of people who was picked up by the Baron to kind of create all his special inventions. And he has a lot of secrets in this house. One of the themes is secrets within secrets. So your job, your task here is to find the blueprints that will enable you to find a weak spot in the big keep, the big heist here.
Yeah.
And trying to find this is something the guards are trying as well. They're trying to locate the same guy or the same area. So you're kind of this conflicted in the middle of this scenario where you need to bypass and find one of the secret entrances or force your way through, or you have to pick how you want to approach this situation.
Here you can hear the dogs. Dogs are there just as an alerter, so you really need to care, because if you alert them, they will really create an alert, and you'll be seen.
Yeah. And here we can see a captain. So the captain is a very specific type of archetype for the NPCs, for the Watch faction. What makes him special is he actually influences how effective all the other guards are. So if he's around, they will not hesitate to search for you. They will go much faster into, okay, something's here. Okay, I better make the boss look good, right, and make him happy, and just do my job. So they just go straight to it. So if let's say you're an aggressive player, you want to take them out one by one, you might want to start with that guy.
Yeah, he's giving motivation to his guard.
So in this case, you've actually found an opening here that could have gone through the door here on the left, but in this case, you just decided to find a hole in the rooftop.
You'll find a lot of interactive elements within the world, so it's always a good thing to see what they will create. If you're here, we close down the fontaine.
So here you see one of those flowers that enable you, called poppies. It enables you to regenerate your focus. So be careful here, make sure we stay undetected. So for the keen observer, you might have noticed that something showed up here. There's a lot of secrets elements everywhere.
As you saw, the visual language is really important also to make sure that we give some feedback to the player. We wanted to avoid to be too obvious, but it's still a layer that was important for us.
So now he picked up on something. So naturally, what would a genius place be without traps? So in some cases you can buy upgrades that enable you to kind of deactivate the traps here, otherwise you would have to zigzag. Maybe it would even block you from progressing.
A man with much to hide. If the situation was different, I'd take the time to enjoy this.
So exploration, finding secrets. So we won't go too much, but there's actually secrets within this secrets passage that actually opens up more secret passages. But we'll keep it simple for now. We'll won't spoil everything.
Fine, now what'll I do?
So you see there's like 2 peak holes here. We're gonna have a look at them.
Master Eastwick has the right idea. I should lock myself in the bloody cellar.
So there's some small hints and some love here from designers.
Yeah. Voyeurism was a big part of being a thief, you see. You cannot know what's going to happen, so sometimes you can be surprised by what you're going to see. And it was a big part of the game to have a lot of holes to see what is on the other side. And Garrett is using them a lot.
The place also has kind of makes sense that the architect would use these passages to sneak out and in.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you know if somebody's in the wine cellar? He would make sure that he'd be able to see if there's somebody there, so he can easily get in there. So there's a lot of these, like the logical aspect of building a level where it kind of makes sense. And naturally, in Thief,
Nice patch.
it's important to mark what is you're stepping on. So there's the glass on the floor. You need to pay attention to the cracks if you step on it. You just kind of pay attention to your surroundings. And the swoop naturally is a very important part to kind of quickly get into positions or get out of trouble when you have guards nearby.
Sure. It's quiet over here.
So now he's trying to distract one of the guards to come down, or the chef. Let's see who comes down. Oh, the guard is investigating. So let's see if we're going to be playing a little more aggressively. So naturally, light and shadow, for those who are not familiar with the Thief game, it's a very important part. When you're in light, you get detected very quickly. When you're shadow, you have a little more leniency of staying protective and unseen for a while.
Yeah.
So in this case, we won't leave any witnesses around for our mini disturbance. In, for example, expert mode, you would not be able to knock out a civilian. So if you're really challenging yourself, then expert mode will, then you'll have to start picking your battles.
For the economy system, you can steal almost everything. You can steal a lot of things. So you have special loots, but you can steal also regular common loots just to gain more money to buy yourselves new items, abilities, and things like that.
And I just picked up some food rations,
Yeah.
which helps replenish your health. So this is something that you'll fall back to if you start taking damage.
And you choose when you're replenishing it by going in the menu.
See what challenges lie ahead.
Anticipation here. Tricky thief.
Hear footsteps. Somebody's nearby.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure out who's hiding around here somewhere. So naturally, these light sources, these candles, we can take out to create more darkness around. So if we do get caught, we have a bigger chance of getting away. It's kind of being this spontaneous thing of building up your defenses prior to any events taking place. So we located one of the architect's studies. This is where he builds his small contraptions and prototypes.
Yeah, so you can see blueprints from all the big landmark of the city. You see the key mass model. So you can see a lot of things that he used to work on.
In this case, there's a lot of secret buttons and secret areas here. So if you're paying attention, you notice that he just found a secret button. And, he found a letter, Madeline's letter. Let's see here. So as you can see here, there's a lot of letters and finding small clues to how do you How do you find secret passages? Where would they be located? And you have to kind of think outside the box. It's like, okay, what could that mean? Where would it go from here? So I think it's just a big part of this game is just finding secrets and finding all those small hidden things. And you know, the other day we were playing and somebody else was looking over my shoulder and he's like, "Wait, you can do that?" And you're like discovering things even though he's played it like 100 times himself. And I think this makes this game a game something you can talk about afterwards with your friends. You did it differently and you discovered something that, you know.
Yeah, how did you take that path? Oh, you found that loot, I never saw it, those kind of elements that the player will probably go back and try to find it himself.
Or even worse, when you get that, oh, I'm just missing one piece of loot, I can't find it, where is it? And you get like...
Especially at the collections.
Exactly, yeah, and then of course there's the regular loot, so like the things that you'd find, you'd sell for their value either by, their core value, and then you have these things that are very like more precious to him as collectibles, and you put those things in your hideout. So there's, for example, we just found like medallion, a special medallion which was given to the architect.
Interaction with the environment with the bow we're talking about.
So in this case, we're going to use it. You could drop this on a guy's head too to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But in this case, he used it to cause a distraction. So the guard seems to have gone.
And at the same time
also... Must be somewhere else.
Yeah, at the same time also it closed the light. So we do a couple of things at the same time, so it's really interesting.
In this case it was a chandelier, so that means it created a glass patch. So if you actually walk on what the remains of it, will actually create cracking sounds and alert nearby guards. But as you see here, the guard's on patrol. He's probably far away. See if we can find him somewhere. Looking when the look aside.
Servant of the Lion, by order of the Baron himself, Elias Northcrest, you are to present yourself to his watch.
No sense waiting out here with the gate crashes.
Master Eastwick, it'll go easier on you if you come willingly. Master Eastwick, release this door!
So if you just stay crouched and you stay in the shadows and outside of their front vision, you can stay undetected.
This is one of the collection that we can bring in your hideout, the painting collection.
So we're back after the spoiler we won't talk about.
Yeah.
And right now it's a scenario that's kind of, a classic of Garrett getting caught in the middle of everything. So here we finally found the blueprint.
To find the access to the main keep.
Or find a weak spot to enter.
Since they were looking for the architect, so now you have to flee and to escape and leave this area.
It's a well-guarded area of the city, so it's natural to see a lot of activity.
You control everything, so it's all about, again, you can have some stats, you choose where to go, but it's more a fast-paced situation. You can take the right path, the left path.
Let's see. This opening at the base, some sort of steam vent or exhaust shaft. It would be suicide to break in through there. That should buy me back the element of surprise. And what's this? The Baron's great safe. Rumored to be the size of a house and filled with gold. Rumored.
So, thanks for watching.
And for more information, go to IGN.com for Thief, which will be released in America on the 25th of February and Australia and Europe on the 28th.
Exact.
Thanks for watching.